All right, this is in response to your video about the camera and the snow and the laptop. First of all, the laptop thing, don't freeze it. Don't it's really not good for the battery. I should have told you this, but generally the best temperature for the laptop to work in is around higher than 3 degrees. So if it's freezing, try to keep it warm. Like if you're gonna travel with it, like stick it up your shirt or something like that. And what else did you talk about? You talked about the snow. Oh, the camera. I can actually send you the gray one that I have here. So I'm gonna think about that. And what else? Oh. The sidewalk, the snow, and the frozen, the Heiven thing. You tell me that the sidewalk's frozen, there's snow on top. Well, here it started snowing here as well. And first of all, at work, I said first of all a few times. At work, it was told everything was frozen. I guess people expected, someone else to salt the roads, and I guess I had to do it. And I spent a whole hour just salting this road, right? And here's the thing. The bucket, because there's a bucket there, right? There's a big bucket with two wheels on it, and you squeeze a lever and you just keep pushing, and all the salt kind of sprays out. I'm sure you know what this looks like. But it wasn't working because the floor was frozen solid. I have no idea like what they did to freeze this floor like this, but the floor was just frozen, and there's a bit of snow on top. So whenever you start rolling this thing, it just skids, like nothing happens. So for a whole hour, I fill up this bucket with some salt, and I got one of those gloves from the store and pick up the salt, and I'm just like throwing it and just like smashing it on the ground. It was really fun, actually. It was really fun because you try to see how well you can throw this. But here's the thing, I threw it against the wind, and and all the salt started coming back, and it didn't hit me in the eye or anything, but I was like, what the hell, I can taste salt. And then I realized it's because all the wind is pushing it in my face again. So I just started smashing it on the ground and walking around. Anyway, here at home, the floor is frozen as well. And remember when the neighbors are like, oh, you should shovel the sidewalk. Well, I didn't shovel the sidewalk. I don't have, the time. I mean, I'm hardly at home. I'm home for like maybe an hour a day, at the most, an hour a day. So, I'm barely here. But they haven't talked to me yet. So the floor is completely frozen. In the morning, I was shoveling it. Well, no, I wasn't shoveling. I didn't shovel it. What am I trying to say? I'm breaking down here. Okay, in the morning, somebody shoveled the floor. And when I came back, it was all salted. Everything was salted, except for in front of our door. I guess they made it a point to not put any salt on the front door and on the steps or anything like that. Anywhere near our place, it wasn't salted or anything. It was just on the sidewalk. I mean, it couldn't take any more time to just you already got the salt there to just grab a bunch and throw it, just splash it on the ground. Maybe I should teach them how to salt the floor. Well, anyway.